So I was making some videos on my progress of this bench, but I don't know which ones I posted and which ones I didn't, and I'm not going to go through them. So this is March 18th, and we're not fully assembled, but we're getting there. This is the repurposed wood bench that for no good reason, I decided I was going to build it without using any metal attachments. So the design is to use basically wooden dowels, wooden nails that I made out of, let's see if I have one. Basically using the table saw to cut. This was all of it was as thick as the dark brown. Cut the rest of it off, and then it's pretty sturdy, and then drilling a hole, and then that goes in. So that's holding this piece on. The top one is also, or the middle one here is also holding the horizontal bar to this back one. It goes all the way through. So this one's solid, and then this one is glued. So this is here to stay. And then for this one, because it's not holding this, I just used wooden dowels, and that one's good. For the tongue and mortise, I use these wooden dowels here to hold it in place. On this crossbar, like I said, I wasn't sure, there wasn't room here to do dowels this way, so I went ahead and used full-size dowels and went through this board and probably this far into this board with glue. Did a big one and a small one. The back side, same. So that's what's holding this in place. That's duplicated obviously on the other side. For these boards, to hold them in place, none of this is attached, but I figured I'd just make this rail. It's got a lip on it. I'm going to round these corners, so it's going to be rounded and smooth. And I have a similar one on the back. And then I'm holding this down with this piece of sea wood here with the wood dowel. You can see it. These aren't glued yet. I'm going to probably round that corner off. But that holds this bar down, and then I'll do a couple of wood dowels, maybe one, two, maybe two or three, to hold this down into this board, and that'll keep these guys in place. That's what will hold them. Backside, I'm going to have a nice piece of red oak right here that I could either attach this way downward with a wooden dowel, which I'll probably do right here. I don't think I want to come from the outside, but once that's in place, that'll hold these. And then I just figure out how I'm going to do what I'm going to use for handrails and how I'm going to connect them. Again, it'll be, I'm thinking on this end here, I'll do something like this, so it'll look like that here. So I'll probably use a thicker board for that. But that's where it's at. Originally, I wanted to maybe put some kind of a fold down table for in between, but I got caught up in other things, so this is going to be the finished look. And then I have to make a decision about, am I just going to seal it natural, or I don't know.